battle of the chipset titans. In each corner is a competitor looking to take out the other in a free-for-all showdown. The first contestant is the best of the best from Snapdragon, the 8 Gen 1. Next up is Samsung's chipset of choice in Europe and many other countries, the AMD GPU-driven Exynos 2200. In the third corner, we have the specially designed chipset of Google's newest flagship, the Tensor. Last up is the beast of consistency, Apple's A15 Bionic. We've got these baddies running at full speed, trying to decipher the complex codes that we're feeding them. In layman's terms, we're going to be running a few benchmark tests along with checking how long it takes to open up certain apps and programs, rendering 4K video, and much more. The competition of a lifetime is about to begin, so get ready to let the facts speak. We'll be starting off with Adobe Lightroom, which is an image manipulation software. Its primary uses include importing, editing, and sharing large numbers of digital images. Lightroom's editing functions include white balance, tone, color grading, detail, and much more. What we have here is 50 JPEG and 50 RAW files, and we're going to see which processor has the edge over the other. For the first test, we decided to add a preset to these photos and watch as all the processors scrambled to apply it as fast as possible. After the presets were neatly laid out on top of the photos, it was time for some good old rendering. The results of the preset being applied was almost equal through all of the chips. The Snapdragon finished this task in 34 seconds, while the newly created Tensor chip of Google was just 1 second slower at 35 seconds. Exynos was able to get things done in 38 seconds, while, surprisingly, the Bionic chip of Apple needed 46 seconds. When we got down to rendering though, that's where the tables were flipped. The Exynos chip needed 9 minutes and 18 seconds to finish the render, with the Tensor following close by at 8 minutes and 49 seconds. The Snapdragon was significantly faster with 7 minutes and 39 seconds, but the A15 Bionic only needed 3 minutes and 1 second to finish the render. That is a huge difference, and it kind of signifies how Apple's signature chip has been designed for renders. With these results, I can comfortably say that the Bionic has shown the best overall performance for Adobe Lightroom. Oh, and by the way, if you like this type of content, a like and a sub would be amazing. Up next is Adobe Premiere Rush. It's a free mobile and desktop video editing app for creativity on the go. The way we decided to utilize Rush was to create a timeline with a 1 minute and 6 second 4K video. To make it even more challenging, we also added some 4K B-roll. If you're not familiar with what a B-roll is, it's the footage you commonly see in our videos of me holding the phones and looking around. Finally, we put in some graphics animations which have their own unique way of putting pressure on the chipsets. After all was said and done,